This is Justin, otherwise known as Mr. Leonidas on YouTube, and later I'm going to explain to you. I'm going to make a stone-bladed tomahawk, and the first step is getting the handle for that, which my brother and I are looking around for a nice little tree. So we're gonna look around for that, and I'm mainly looking for some kind of hardwood like hickory or maple or oak. Those, if I'm correct, those should be hardwood. And we'll probably end up with something like birch or something like that. But we're just gonna look around here for a few minutes, so we'll see how it goes. We'll take this piece for the handle, an inch in diameter. Pretty fresh. Got to dry. It's probably pretty well dried out. I think it's been dead for a few days. Hate to kill live trees, but you got to have about that size to make a good tomahawk. So, okay, so we're gonna use this piece, and then I think that'll work. All right, now we have this desired piece of the handle. So now I'm gonna cut it down to the appropriate size. And I believe I'm thinking about judging from the blade about 5 inches. I'm going to say about 16-inch handle. And once I've cut it, I'm going to strip all the bark off and whatnot. Alright, just here I've got my safety glasses on and my hair protector. Alright, there's the desired length. Now just got to strip it down. We have it cut to the desired length, 16 inches, and now we're going to peel it off. So I got started up, and this should just peel right off, and I've got my knife if I can't get it all. Pretty simple so far. Wow, not bad. Yeah, it's kind of working down. Probably going a little too fast. Okay. Well, I'm going to just use the knife on the rest, and I've already got 50% of it. Well, almost 50% done. Okay.
See the
finished product. Pretty simple. Got to get the blade in. So we're going to let this dry out. This is the blade tomahawk, and if you can tell, it has the hatchet, the blade, and then it has kind of a point for the rear of the actual tomahawk. So got this from eBay off of a private buyer. Was under $10 actually, so I thought it was a pretty good deal. Seems pretty sturdy right now. It's actually sharp, and it survives a male. As you can tell, it's about 5 inches long and about half an inch thick. And I really love the design. I wish it was bigger. I thought it would have been. I mean, they said 5 inches, so I was like, okay, it's about half a foot. As you can tell, yeah, it might be a little small, but I think when it gets thrown together, because the handle I have, I believe I measured about 16 inches. Usually tomahawk size is going to be somewhere between 15 to maybe 20. 20 inches might be a little long. I would say more like somewhere 15 to 18 inches. So this is going to be a handle. I'm going to notch it. It's going to slide down. It's going to hang in there like that. And I'm going to wrap it. Now what I'm going to wrap it with is, I'll show you guys next, is I don't know if you guys heard of paracord, but this is military parachute cord, 550 pound strength. I love this stuff. I have the survival bracelets out of it. It's a lot of fun to play with, to carry around. I think it's a great thing to have. I'm going to tie that. Also, one thing why I'm mainly using it is I didn't get a hold of any rawhide, because rawhide, when you wrap the tomahawk, you soak it in water for a few days, and that actually tightens up. And paracord, it gets soaked in water. It actually shrinks up, tightens up, so it's going to give a great fit for the blade to the tomahawk. So I'm really excited about that. I don't know if many people trying this out, so I thought it would be a great idea. And okay, we'll just see how that goes. And this handle has been dried out for about a week, I believe. It was cut down, stripped, dried, for a week. And all right, we're ready to go. So here we go. Let's have fun. Okay, and I set my vise up here on this old hitching post. So I'm going to set it up. I like how the handle is. It has an interesting kind of grip there. It gives you a forward hand grip. So I'm gonna notch it at the top so the blade will slide down. You can have a good chopping motion. Now I don't know if I will go chopping with this or not, but I think it's gonna look great. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, and I'm gonna notch it I'm gonna guesstimate an inch and a half down. The hard part is actually keeping it straight. My blade's wanting to kind of go off to the side. Probably should have got a bigger saw, but so far so good. Looks like I'm gonna have to notch it further down than I realized, just kind of judging from the size of the incision. I'm going to attempt to slide the head of the hatchet in. Definitely not working. Probably should have got a hammer. Might have to get a hammer. But I don't want to split it though, completely. Okay. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, now that I got more tools ready, I'm going to start sawing again, and I'm going to just increase the depth of the cut so I don't end up breaking the wood. So hopefully the split will take the width of the tomahawk bit. So I'm going to finish that up and try to knock it in. Right, I'm somewhere around, I'd say about 2.5 inches deep, and I'm going to try to put the actual blade in now. Take another piece of wood, hammer, nice and easy, and try to get it in there. That's what it looks like, and real quick, to make that look more authentic, once you get done with making the edge down inside, take a knife or kind of cutting tool and kind of smooth it down, kind of remove some of the saw marks and things. Okay, I'm going to put the piece in. Alright, now you can definitely tell, there's somewhat of a split going down. Piece is seated, and I think it's ready to wrap. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, I think I figured out the best way to wrap it so far is I'm gonna, I don't know the exact length of paracord that I cut for it. I'm thinking about 10 feet. So I'm gonna let enough down where I believe I'll be able to tie it off once I wrap it enough. So I'm gonna start off nice and tight. Bring it back, make sure that this section will be tight enough. I might even run it through the notch right there to ensure that it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so now start with the X's, wrap around the front blade, bring it around, make another X, keep that up, wrap it around the rear. Okay, now it's looking good. Alright, nice and tight. And now start wrapping around, cover up the cut, the slit that I made to get the blade in. Nice thing about paracord is when you cut the ends, all you have to do is hit it with a lighter, especially if it gets frayed, which it doesn't get frayed very often, that's for sure. Alright, now make sure it's all nice and tight. Nice and tight. Okay. Wow. Blade's pretty firm so far. Let me just tie that off. I feel like it's a pretty good wrap. I mean, I could probably always do it better or tighter, and that's what it's going to look like, though. Okay. Rewrapped it probably for the third time, I believe, and I'm pretty happy with it right now. I got almost no movement, and I mean that's before soaking it and drying it, and that's what the plan is right now. Gonna leave it in the water overnight, probably should longer, and then dry it out in the sun for hopefully another day, and then I have nothing but good feelings, so I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool so far. Alright. Okay, and here we have the final product of the Stone Blade Tomahawk. I think it looks pretty sexy. Solid build so far. Got no movement in there. After a single night of soaking in water, dried out in the sun for a few hours today, and good solid feel. I think it looks great. I would, if I were to do another one, which I probably will, would probably end up staining the handle, probably a little darker. And I plan to use, if I can get some rawhide instead of paracord, and that definitely look authentic. And then, from there, I don't know, you could throw some decorations, some beads or something on that. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good, and I had a pretty fun time making it. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, pretty crunk deal, I'd say. Alright. Well, you guys have a good day, and I hope you enjoy.